Hey folks, Robert here, also known as the Cinephile. Halloween is right around the corner, which means it's my favorite time of year to pick up a couple of great movies to celebrate the season. And what better way for me to share with you my bundle of Halloween titles? So let's see what I picked up. Couple of new things, couple of older titles. First one, let's see what we got. The Conjuring. Check this out for the first time last year. Great movie, kept me in suspense the whole time. And check out that 3D holographic lenticular slip. Beautiful, beautiful. Conjuring. Big box of Look at this big box of movies going on. Alright, next one up is a Halloween classic. Everybody should own it in their collection. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's the 40th, I believe it's the 40th anniversary edition. It is, wow, this movie is still a classic. Next, believe it or not, this movie is out of print, but I got it for $6 used. And this has also got a kind of a holographic slip. Final Destination 5. Don't worry, I have the other 4. I love this series. This is a fun series to watch. The next one I have never seen, but as kind of a blind buy. I got it as kind of a blind buy. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. And it also has a slip. And it is glossy. Nice glossy embossed slip. And there's a lot of names on here that I'm going to get up close there. A lot of names that a lot of people probably don't even recognize, except for Lena Headey. Why? Because Lena Headey is on Game of Thrones. I'll read off these names. Lily James was in Cinderella. Sam Riley was played Ian Curtis in Control, and he was in Maleficent. Douglas Booth was in Jupiter Ascending. Matt Smith is on Doctor Who, and Lena Headey was in 300 and Game of Thrones. I had to write that down just to remind myself, because I wouldn't have remembered it off the top of my head. Another classic. Another classic that I'm pretty sure I've seen bits and pieces of over the years is Child's Play. And check out that freaking terrifying cover. Look at that. This is the MGM 90th anniversary, and it includes limited edition collectible card. I think that's the collectible card with exclusive artwork. This is the first one. I did not get the second and third because I have not seen the first one all the way through, although I probably will like it. Alright, the next one. This is one of my favorite comedies of the 2000s, and I did not like 3, 4, and 5. Scary Movie. Yes, I know. I like cheesy parody movies, but Scary Movie and Scary Movie 2 are two of my favorite Halloween comedies, parody comedies to boot, and we'll get to Scary Movie 2 in a couple minutes. Next is one of my firsts for the collection of Blu-ray, Little Shop of Horrors, one of my favorite favorite Halloween titles, Little Shop of Horrors, the director's cut. And I will tell you why this is my first digibook for the collection. Check that out. That is a book. That is no normal Blu-ray case. That is a book. But I don't mind. This also comes in, I'm pretty sure, I think both formats. Yep, it comes in director's cut and theatrical cut as well. The next one is a movie I saw on TV a couple years ago, and I never thought I would own it, just because I thought it was kind of cheesy, but I figured it was only $2 when I bought it. It was like 30 Days of Night with Josh Hartnett, and he's always entertaining to watch. 30 Days of Night with Josh Hartnett and Melissa George, and it's a pretty cheesy, entertaining vampire movie. And I believe this movie's, close to 10 years old. As I said earlier, Scary Movie 2. This is the second one in the series, and the first and the second one will be the only two I own in the series, because the third, the fourth, and the fifth were just absolutely dreadful. As Simon Cowell would say, absolutely dreadful. Yeah, I thought the first and the second one were, I used to own these back on VHS, when VHS were a thing, and I laughed. I think I wore them out, because I watched them continuously. They were hilarious to me. Even though they're the shortest thing. The next is a blind buy, and I actually bought it the day it came out. The Conjuring 2. Check that thing out. This is gonna be. I have hope, and I am anticipating a good freaking scare from this thing. The first one was great. Look at that. This thing is longer than the first one. 2 hours and 14 minutes. This is awesome. The next one is another first for the collection. I'll show you right now. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Ladies and gentlemen, my first import Blu-ray, and it is the classic Candyman. Yes, I went online and I got Candyman because that is one of my favorite 90s horror movies. Plus my man Tony Todd is in it. Can't go wrong there. And this is exactly what a UK Blu-ray looks like. It does not look anything like what a US Blu-ray looks like. Alright. And one more. The last one is a DVD. And I'll tell you why it's a DVD, because it is not yet available on Blu-ray, and I am disappointed. But it's one of my favorite movies. It's been a favorite of mine since childhood. I mean, every time it was on Sci-Fi Channel back in the day, I'd always watch it. It's Ali Sheedy, Lance Henriksen, and Man's Best Friend. I mean, come on, for $3, I mean, how am I going to pass that up? Plus, check that out. I mean, I used to have this on VHS as well. Can you pass the film up like that? I mean, it's an hour and a half, but it is a fun movie to watch for the Halloween season. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, subscribe to the Cinephile now. Thank you. Bye.